Hey, welcome to Pip and Lee's Animart, and we're doing Star Wars again. Don't I sound like a teacher? I should be on Play School. If you're Australian, you know what that is. So we have the Gentle Giants Star Wars 12-inch action figures. In this case, of course, the legendary Darth Vader. And of course, this isn't the Hayden Christensen version. This is, of course, the 1978 Kenner version. As you can see from this wonderful little logo here, Kenner. So what have they actually done here? What Gentle Giants has aimed to do in doing what they're doing here is they've taken digital scans of the original figures. So I like to try and get this in a bit closer so you can have a bit of a better look. Let's get in, because Darth Vader is so dark it's actually very hard to see. So you can see there's very little, and it's actually very hard to see. I hate it when it's like this. So you see there's very much, very lax definition, unlike the later versions which had a lot of silver on the mask and that. This is very dark. Now we'll flip it back. Now here we go. And we'll sit down. So it's very much the original figures. These are scanned off the original Kenner release from the late 70s. They took the 3.5-inch mint condition figures, digitally scanned them, and then created these. And of course they've put them on these sort of Kenner-inspired backing cards. So when you buy this, you have the feel of it, like myself, who grew up in the 70s. You should have the feel of like what you would, when you were 6 or 7 years old. And you probably got one of these for Christmas if you're in my age bracket. If you're not, well then, this is what we used to get for Christmas, but only in 3.5-inch. Now, Darth Vader is 5 points of articulation, my mistake. Legs, arms, and the head. Now, he has got, now one of the things they did in the 70s, which, oh god, that light's just killer, isn't it? They did in the 70s, which has never been replicated again, is these telescopic lightsabers. So you'll see this little pull tab right about there, if we can get it right. That actually pulls up into the arm and the lightsaber will retract back up. And that was a feature they did back in the 1970s. That was very popular with Luke, Obi-Wan, and obviously Darth Vader. Like the Princess Leia doll, I have done a review on. The cape is just plastic sleeveless. So it's a sleeveless cape. It's a very basic plastic cape. Some people might be turning and saying, geez, for the price that they're asking for on the market, it's pretty crap. But remember, you're buying what is supposed to be basically an authentic reproduction of the Kenner figures from the 1970s. And into that, you turn over the back and you get that nice sort of Kenner-inspired backing card. So, yeah, the front back, the card itself is designed, with the exception of this part here, which is obviously Gentle Giants plugging their merchandise. The cards themselves are actually tagged Kenner. They're tagged Kenner on the front. They've got all the Kenner traits about them. They're designed to look like the toys that your parents or yourself got when you were a kid. So that's the Darth Vader. And very cool. Because the big thing is they're in these plastic blisters. So if you've seen my other reviews, you know that this is a plastic blister that folds forward. You can actually take the backing card out without damaging it to display your figure. But as I keep saying in a lot of these videos, these actually display quite nicely in their case, and I would not be racing to rip one out because they just do display very well. If you do want to rip one out, most of the figures do come. You can't see it there, but you can see it from here. They do have a hexagonal peg hole in the foot, so you could, if you had a display for these, which maybe Kenner will do down the track, you could actually display them on some sort of stand. So that was, of course, the Kenner the Gentle Giants inspired Kenner Darth Vader. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.